Daytime in Mission Bay Park, San Diego, California, as we pick up a different skateboarding competition now. It's the doubles vert competition. Two guys dropping into the big half pipe at once. And the first pair is Neil Hendricks and Mike Frazier. And Tony Hawk will be skating a little later in this one, along with Andy McDonald, the individual champion of 97, along with the individual champion of 96. But let's first watch Hendricks wearing the white helmet and Mike Frazier, furthest from us, wearing the red helmet. It's all about synchronization, daring, the various grabs that they need to pull off either together or in close succession. The leaps one under the other like that. It's a dangerous game, and the helmet's used most often in this part of the skateboarding sport. Oh, that's new. One goes for the invert, the other holds him up. The crowd have enjoyed that one. These guys obviously not taking this particular competition that seriously, but the main work is already done. Neil Hendricks and Mike Frazier. Only 45 seconds, incidentally, in the vert doubles competition, as opposed to 50 in the individual. Timing in this is crucial. They go into the lead with their second round score in the prelims of 90.5. That's the way it works. There are 9 teams, 45 seconds. The best score from the 3 runs will count on a 100-point sail. The top 5 go through to the final. If you want to know more, pay attention.
Skateboard Vert Doubles. Explain. The main objective, a 2-man team working in a well-choreographed routine. Partner interaction is key. Skaters drop in from the same side and should try to synchronize their tricks. Judges are watching for creativity and execution using the entire half pipe. The best will push the envelope by performing a combination of synchronous tricks. Balls hurt, disrupting flow, and killing momentum.
So now you know, and the next pair to drop in side by side are the 2 leading players in this sport at the moment, Tony Hawk and Andy McDonald, the champion of 97, Tony Hawk, the champion of 96, Andy McDonald's. Great rivals, great friends, and a great team on this occasion here at the 97 X Games. These are very much the guys to beat. Oh, and Hawk is flying high. He leapt over his partner there with a massive 540. And now one skateboard off. Hawk chucks in the next one, and he picks it up and continues. And that was creativity at the max. Hawk and McDonald. McDonald also from San Diego, along with Tony Hawk. The crowd's favorite. Will they be the judges' favorite? Well, they might be, because on paper there's no one to touch them. And this was astonishing. One board off, one board on. Fantastic. 93.5. What a score for Hawk and McDonald. That will take some beating. This is only the preliminary stage, remember. 5 go through. Now Matthias Ringstrom and Max Dufour. Ringstrom in the white on the left of the screen. Dufour, the Canadian, on the right. Dufour from Canada. BA Business graduate from Montreal University, and they came very close on that crossover. Important to spend. Oh, almost clipped his behind on the way over then. Important to spend time in the skate park choreographing these routines. It's all very well planning it out in advance, but things can go so wrong, and that's the advantage that Hawk and McDonald have had, because they skate regularly at the same venues. Now, looking for something a little unusual here to round off this run, but Ringstrom comes unstuck. And that wasn't the best routine we've seen. The guys both had a good time. Matthias Ringstrom and Max Dufour.
The third and final qualifying run right there. Those guys, a couple of the best pros in the world, out here having a good time.
Timing was good there. Dufour ducked himself out of the way. Ringstrom flew over the top. They go into bronze medal position in the preliminary stage of this competition. Ringstrom and Dufour into third. Well, there are plenty of Europeans taking part in the X Games. Let's find out more. Well, there are 3 Europeans in the skateboard vert doubles competition. 3 Scandinavians, a Dane, a Norwegian, and a Swede. 3 guys not particularly the best of friends, but with the same outlook on life.
My feeling about it was something totally new, you know. I never been to something so big, commercially, so much televised. A lot of people have a lot of exposure all over the world, so even people back home in Europe, so it was kind of good.
I just enjoy it. It's a good time. It's so much different from a regular skate contest. And I mean, this is my 3rd year, so I came here to have fun. I think it's a great event. Like a lot of athletes come from all over to this, so it's great.
I guess they give it a lot by getting it out on TV worldwide, you know, promoting skateboarding for us in like a bigger way than we can ourselves, you know, because we just got magazines and stuff. So now we're getting it out there through the TV. So that's real good. I'm stoked.
We get a lot of coverage, TV and magazines, and a lot of people get to watch it because a lot of people out there doesn't actually see skateboarding.
It reaches out to more people, I guess, you know. More people all over the world can see it, not just through a skateboard video.
Like all the other skate contests are more like only skateboarders are there, and it's more like not as organized. Like, well, it's really organized, but not in this way, not in at this level. And it's just different. It feels like we're doing a big event that, I don't know, like the Super Bowl or something. So I think it's fun. It's a different.
It was weird because there's big screens like with your face on it and everything before you run. It was like really like commercial, like a football game or something. I don't know, it was kind of weird. But you get used to it after a while.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool. Pretty good.
These guys are amongst the best in the world, but in Scandinavia, it's tough to get started in skateboard.
Started when I was like about 16 years old. My friend had a board and he let me try it and use his board once in a while back home in Norway, and it just all kept going.
My friend down the street had a skateboard and we decided that we want to try it, and that was 10 years ago. When I grew up and when I started skateboarding was ramps. There was slalom and like street skating didn't exist. So like what we wanted to do, there was skate ramps to do a lot of errors. Because that was skateboarding for me. Then after a few years when I skated, street skating came more and more, but I stuck with this.
In Oslo, in the city, we had a skate park for a while. Skate parks kept going up and down. Always some new stuff kept coming up, but the last years, nothing really happened, so I came over here like 2 years ago.
A while back, like 11 years ago, my friend came back from America. One of my friends from school, and he had a skateboard, and we just started riding. And I bought a little plastic skateboard and just kept going from there. And then after a while, I got a couple of sponsors and things like that, and then move out here to America, and where all the whole scene is, pretty much the whole industry, as far as magazines and all the companies and everything. So it's a lot easier out here than it is in Europe, like to make money off it and make a good living.
It's tough for the guys to stay on top of their game when they're living in Europe, so all 3 now reside in the USA. The welcome was okay, but sometimes they miss home.
live like an hour from here up north in Orange County, and I've lived there for 3 years now, just skateboarding all the time. So I guess it's pretty cool that they got it right here, so close. So, well, like I'm basically just living out here for skateboarding. It was kind of tough in the beginning. A couple of my teammates got vibed a little bit, not so much me, but yeah, it was kind of weird. But after a while, you get to know all the people on the contest circuits out here, and you know, people find out that everyone's friends with each other and everything. So it wasn't too harsh. Everyone was pretty cool and welcome.
I travel so much. I've been staying here for the last few months, but Sweden's always home.
Miss my family, miss the food. I don't know, it's all right though. The weather's good and a lot of more skateboarding. You just gotta try to remain yourself, you know. It can be hard 2 times, but you always get by, I think. Go home once in a while, keep it real.
The guys are under no illusions. They know they can beat the Americans, but everybody is there looking for a victory.
Doesn't matter. I don't think you don't have to be like American, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your nationality, as long as you ripping, you know? Oh yeah. Anywhere in the world, whatever you know, just got to believe in yourself and do it. Stick to it. You get good, it takes time, you know?
3 remarkable young men, a long way from home, but performing well at the 97 X Games. As we continue with the doubles competition at the preliminary stage, we'll now look at a couple of teams from Group B, beginning with Bob Burnquist and Max Scharf. Bob Burnquist in the white helmet, Max Scharf in the blue. These two fairly hotly fancied, along with Hawke and McDonald, to do well in this competition. First run, they scored a disappointing 78.75, but will expect to improve upon that in the second run. Good interaction between the two of them so far. Oh, Bob Burnquist riding the coping underneath his teammate, but his teammate comes unstuck. Bob Burnquist actually skates for Brazil, where he was born. He was born in Rio, but now lives in Daly City, California. They've lost all their rhythm here. Won the 1997 X Trials, the qualification competition for this, and using his foot to push himself off on the lower back of his partner. Good creativity at the end, but the cause was really lost when Max Scharf came unstuck. Nice finish. Guys all enjoying themselves in this doubles competition, and Scharf and Burnquist could be in pocket as well. They move into 3rd position in this preliminary group. Now Rune Glifberg, who we've just been speaking to from Denmark. Rune in the red on the far side. Closest to us is Mike Crum from the USA, from Dallas in Texas. A Dane and a Texan. Interesting start from these two, lots of variety. Slightly unorthodox beginning. One grinding on the coping or spinning on the coping, the other one flying high. And so far so good for these two. Now they start to cross over. One goes for an invert, another one rides the top of the ramp. Now the setup for the big interaction session at the end. Just a few seconds remaining, 45 seconds maximum in this competition, remember. And the crowd don't know where to look with these two. One of them's out, one of them's in. The buzzer sounds, and it all comes to an end. An entertaining performance from Rune Glifberg of Denmark, Mike Crum of the United States. Well, this was a routine with lots of variety. And that move had all sorts of technical and high-flying elements in it. Krum and Glifberg into third in the prize money at the moment. But their main concern is that they've guaranteed themselves a place in the final, along with Hawke and McDonald, Hendricks and Frazier, Scharf and Burnquist, Ringstrom and Dufour. But it's Hawke and McDonald that everybody has to beat. There's more.